today's video, I'm going to show you the easiest way to get going with DaVinci Resolve. I've recently started to use this program and I'm starting to really like it. Without any further ado, let's get into it. All right, so the first step in creating the content that you want to create is going to be by hitting the File button and hitting Project Settings. It's here that you're going to choose your resolution and frame rate for your video. I am shooting in a 2:1 aspect ratio, so you'll see that I have a 2560 by 1280. That is a custom resolution, so I have to select that up here. If you're using your typical 1080p, 1440 or 4K, those options would just be there. You won't have to type in your custom resolution. After that, you're going to pick your playback frame rate. I am recording and creating my videos at 60 frames a second. If you're doing more film oriented stuff, you might be at 24 frames. It just depends on the content that you're creating. From here, I pay no more attention to these settings. I hit save and I'm good to go. If I want to, if I know that all of the content that I'm going to be creating on DaVinci Resolve is going to follow these resolutions, then what I can do is I can say save current settings as preset, so that each time I load into a new project, I can hit my preset and then I'm good to go. The next thing that I do to simplify my experience is I come to the Workspace page here and I go Show Page. I am going to get rid of Fairlight. I am going to get rid of Color. I'm going to get rid of Fusion. And all I'm going to be left with is Media, Cut, Edit, and Deliver. Okay. I know that there are plenty of great features that exist within those tabs, but I'm not there yet. I just want to create a simple video using the features that I will use. Next up, we're going to look at the 5 tabs up here, starting with our media pool. Here we will right click and hit import media, find whatever file we want to add in, and then click open. Then I can drag and drop my file into my cut tab down here, and I can start to go through and cut out the pieces that I want or do not want. Personally, I don't enjoy using the cut tab. I actually just set a hotkey for my split clip, and then I come into edit, and this is where I will do my cutting. Previously, I used Clipchamp as my main video editor, and I find that this tab here feels most similar to that app, and it's where I have the most success editing. All right, so for the next part of our content, we're probably going to want to start adding in our different transitions and splitting up our clips. So from here, I'm going to click on the media pool. So that's no longer there. Then I'm going to click on the effects tab. From here, we get the different video transitions, audio transitions, different things along those lines, titles. Under the video transitions, we have lots of different options. You can scroll through and see what all the different options are. On the left-hand side, you will see my favorites. So I really like this glow one, so I hit the little star there, and it gets added to my favorites. So maybe this is what I'm going to use to start off this clip. So I'm going to drag my glow clip to the beginning of my video, drop it here. Then I have the option to extend it or shrink it, whatever I want it to do. So I'm going to play the video here, and we'll see what that effect does. So we get the little bit of a glow as our intro to the clip. I like that, so I'm going to keep it. So the next thing I want to show off is how to split clips. As I said previously, I don't really enjoy the cut tab down here, and I prefer to do all of my editing within the editing tab. In order to do this though, I need to know the hotkey for my split clip. So I'm going to come up to timeline here. Then we're going to see that split clip is control and /. You can adjust these settings if you would like to. I just keep it as it is. So maybe I want to split the clip where I'm currently at. So I'm going to hit control and /. We will see that those clips now are split apart. So maybe I'm going to edit. Oops, I need to move that clip before I drag it. I'm going to edit the clip there. And now I want to go and add in a transition. So maybe I'm going to do the dip to color dissolve. So this is going to go to black before I go into the new video. So I'll play it here. It'll go to black and then we're back in. That is one of my favorite transitions. I use it all the time. And it's so easy to use within the software. So the last few things that I want to show off are adding in text. So we have titles over here. We can scroll through, find any kind of text that we like. Then we add it to our timeline. If I double click on it here, we're then going to have our inspector show up. And this is where we can do all of our different editing. If I was to click on a video, this is where we are going to change up our video. So maybe I wanted to change the speed of a certain section. I wanted to do a little bit of zooming. So maybe I just zoom in here. Okay, I slide my mouse left to right, and then I get my zoom and go out, whatever it is that I want. Those are super simple options on this side within our inspector. The last thing I want to show off is your mixer. So this is where you would affect your audio levels. And then to finish off, once you've got your beautiful video that you absolutely love, you'll hit your quick export, and then you have your different options for exporting videos. Overall, I was completely overwhelmed when I started using this, but I'm starting to feel more and more comfortable with it. A big part of that is, once again, setting up your project settings and then setting yourself for a default. So each time you come in, you have what you need to work with. You also could set yourself up for vertical resolution. So we could invert those, save another default. So maybe you have one default for your typical content and one default for your vertical content. So that is it for my super simple walkthrough on how to get started with DaVinci Resolve. I know that the software can be completely overwhelming when you first start to use it. I experienced that myself, but I think it's important to get started with it, and hopefully this simplified way of doing it helps you to start making videos on DaVinci Resolve. I know that the software can be really great, and I think just starting is such an important step in creating content using it, because even after just doing a few videos with it, the amount that I'm using, the additional features that are included, has gone up significantly. So that's all that I have. If you have any questions related to the software, be sure to let me know down in the comments, and we will see you guys next time. Peace.